toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, did throw 3 touchdowns.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Burrow throw. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And now the throw taken in by Chark. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Now back to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Williams will try again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Trey Hendrickson drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
McCann's kick is good.
And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 44. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
That's caught over the middle by Fant.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Noah Fant,
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
and the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Let's go, baby. Get ready.
But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams that just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, here's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 29. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On play action, they'll throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Will Dissly, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead is now 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense.
He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to bounce that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On second down, Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Able to push his way through. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
From the 27, Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. But Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied here in the second quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
They'll look to throw here. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 11.
They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Dwayne Eskridge,
his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd and 10. Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's getting close to that number 300. That's always kind of the benchmark for him. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Second and 1. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll set up to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And that throw, wow, 72 yards in the air according to Next Gen Stats. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and a lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals.
A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here's Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Burrow. And that is taken in by Njoku. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He connected on his first, this from 41.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And the deep ball has been his friend, Mr. Davis, and to the tune of the lead right now.
And isn't it fun to watch? I mean, I don't care which side you're for. I don't know who you're rooting for, but
don't
to
be
see
biased.
that, listen, I'm trying my best to stay neutral, but that is a pretty play. It's similar to going and watching batting practice with a home run hitter, a big-time player, and you just see it happen time and again, and that's what we're seeing in this game.
He is rocking and rolling. So are they. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He juked him, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense, but I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
On first down, it's Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
He'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll drop to throw. This is the tight end Fant, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Powering forward. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the first, he'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Back to throw again.
Looking for Chark again. This time he's got him.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his tight end Fant.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. McCann's kick up and good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
3rd and 2, now Burrow.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Johnson's got it complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's a give to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They go play action here on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second and 6. And this one's incomplete. The Seahawks on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Now here's Michael Dixon standing just outside his own goal line. Oh, good move. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Boyd. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They go play action with Burrow. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow, throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot, so what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Bengals on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. David Njoku. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. It may not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you're going to be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll check this one down to Bowden, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He's got his tight end fan. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll dump this one off to Bowden, complete. Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw again. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Looking for more there on
first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
I'm coming back.
Logan Wilson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Keeps himself upright. Under pressure, they got him again. Khalid Kareem. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On 2nd down, Mixon. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that